Scientific American, the magazine. I remember when it was around when I was
grew up with it, yeah.
Grew up with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, their editor had to quit. You saw this?
Yeah, I heard about it because she expressed some opinions, right? Yeah.
Okay, sure, but it sure didn't sound scientific. It didn't sound like the person I would want to be running Scientific American.
Okay.
It was a rant on Twitter. Okay, I could read it to you. It's really ugly. You know, I apologize to younger voters that my Gen X is so full of fucking fascists. Okay, I'm not.
Okay, I'm not a gasket right there.
I'm not for.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not for canceling anybody on either side.
Yeah.
So But here's what I think is the scandal.
What?
This is in Scientific American.
Yeah.
Less than a year ago.
This is a new drama on the internet. Neil deGrasse Tyson embarrasses himself as Bill Maher exposes disgraceful Scientific American article. People should be very, very careful what they say on social media for fear of losing their job. And this is another case of it. And Neil deGrasse Tyson is being very, very careful about what he is saying right here on the Bill Maher show. So let's watch.
Inequity between male and female athletes is a result not of inherent biological differences between the sexes, but of biases in how they are treated in sports. That's nuts. And it sure ain't scientific, and it's in Scientific American. And that's why the Democrats lost the election. It's true.
Bill, every 20 minutes on your platform, you come up with another reason why the Democrats lost. No. You already have the answer. They lost the election. So anything you say is why they did it.
First of all, you don't watch this show, so you don't know that. I know you don't, and it's okay. But you talk as if you do, and you fucking don't. And that's okay. Just don't bullshit me. That's the one thing people can't ever do on the show is bullshit me. And that's fine. But I don't say that. I have very good reasons. But engage with the idea here. What I'm asking is, Scientific American is saying, basically, that the reason why an WNBA team can't beat the Lakers is because of societal bias.
What you're saying is not Scientific American says that.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. That an editor-in-chief from a scientific magazine should basically only state scientific statement and not have a strong biased opinion toward anything. Otherwise, you're basically not fit to do their scientific job, and that totally makes sense what she would be forced to resign in this case.
Editor for Scientific American says that, who no longer has the job. So don't indict a 170-year-old magazine because somebody...
Okay, this is called Scientific American, and they're printing something
because someone enters the cesspool that is social media and then participates in that exchange. So
why can't you
let's talk about science.
Why can't you just say this is not scientific and Scientific American should do better?
Well, does she still have her job?
No, not because of this. I said the scandal is not her tweet. The scandal,
because that was like a year ago, was it? Which one was a year ago?
I think a year ago, women still couldn't beat men in basketball or any other sport. And it wasn't because of society. You don't see a problem.
By the way, long-distance swimming, women might actually have the advantage. You can look into that. Yeah.
Maybe long-distance swimming, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Just, I've looked into it. Yeah.
Well, Neil doesn't sound very smart in this clip. He doesn't have any compelling argument to defend his point of view.
File you under part of the problem.
Yeah, that was very sad to watch. Neil deGrasse Tyson basically embarrass himself. Bill Maher slammed Neil deGrasse Tyson for refusing to say men have advantage over women in sports. Don't bullshit me. So that's basically the headline from the New York Post. And someone on Twitter said, imagine having a passion and a career telling people about the wonders of space. Then someone like Elon comes along and say, I too want to explore the wonders of space, but you don't agree with the guy politically, so now space doesn't work and is pointless. That is basically Neil deGrasse Tyson today. Yeah, that's a strong position on the topic, I believe. Here's your biannual reminder that Neil deGrasse Tyson is the most insufferable idiot on the planet. Well, I don't think he was an insufferable idiot necessarily, but he was basically protecting himself. He didn't want to say anything that would be strongly opinionated on this show for fear of being cancelled, for fear of losing his job. So that's why he was very, very careful about what he was saying on Bill Maher's show, and basically did sound like an idiot. Let's hear another clip.
I'm just saying.
How soon could Elon Musk realistically send humans to Mars? Oh, another good question.
I have strong views on that. My read of the history of space exploration is such that we do big, expensive things only when it's geopolitically expedient, such as we feel threatened by an enemy. And so for him to just say, let's go to Mars because it's the next thing to do, what does that venture capitalist meeting look like? So, Elon, what do you want to do? I want to go to Mars. How much will it cost? $1 trillion. Is it safe? No, people will probably die. What's the return on the investment? Nothing. That's a 5-minute meeting, and it doesn't happen. So
We agree. I'm not for going to Mars.
okay, wait. I got nothing against Mars. What I'm saying is, here's how we get to Mars. Ready? China leaks a memo. Doesn't even have to be true. They leak a memo that they want to put military bases on Mars.
Right.
Then we're on Mars in 10 months, but NASA doesn't have a spacecraft, but Elon does. Here's my spacecraft to Mars, and we end up paying him to use his spaceship to get to Mars. And that'd be easy for China because Mars is already red, right? So that'd be an easy sell. That'd be an easy sell. Okay? That's how. So I don't see it happening until governments judge that it's geopolitically in our interest. Otherwise, I don't see it as just an exploration.
But I believe President-elect
I believe Elon Musk will make it happen because it's a goal of his. He has enough influence and enough money and enough government contract to make it happen right now. So he probably won't need any help for the couple of years, and he is, with the development of Starship, being very, very close to going to Mars. Probably in a couple of years it will happen. Probably within the Trump presidency, we will see about that. Let's watch another clip on how Neil deGrasse Tyson embarrasses himself once again.
So that means we're incapable as a species of truly understanding risk. And this goes to like vaccines, okay? I don't want to like poke the bear here, but what I'm saying is,
The bear believes in vaccines, just being skeptical of all medical interventions, as everyone should.
well, except 99 out of 100 medical interventions, you're not saying I need a second opinion. If you have tuberculosis, you don't need a second opinion. If you have polyps in your colon,
it's not close to 99%.
It's easily 99%.
It is not.
If you break a femur, you don't get a second opinion on that.
I agree, but that's not most things that happen to people. Lots of things that happen to people, and I'm thrilled that you don't ever have this happen in your life, but and I hope you never do. But trust me, most people at a certain point in their life will need a second opinion.
The second opinion, yes, but that's after you've been through 99 other. I'm trying to put credit back to doctors, where our life expectancy is 3 times what it was 150 years ago, and everyone before 150 years ago,
but lower than the rest
organic, and half of them died before they were 35. Yeah, science matters.
Of course it does.
But sometimes you don't sound that way. That's what worries me.
Well, actually.
Yeah, I don't think Neil deGrasse Tyson makes the most compelling argument right here. He's most likely not making an argument at all and just spitting senseless stuff out of his mouth. I don't really agree with what he's saying right there. Somebody says, every time you see Neil deGrasse Tyson defend a ridiculous establishment point, reminder that he was cancelled and then rehabilitated. So yeah, he basically was very fearful in the previous clip of losing his job and being cancelled once again, so didn't want to say anything that could be interpreted as controversial. Today seems like a good day to remind everyone of the time no McDonald-bodied Neil deGrasse Tyson. Nails, there is a logic flaw in your little aphorism that seems quite telling. Since you and I are part of the universe, then we would also be indifferent and uncaring. Perhaps you forgot, Neil, that we are not superior to the universe, but merely a fraction of it. Nice day indeed. The universe is blind to our sorrows and indifferent to our pains. Have a nice day. Yeah. we are a small part of the universe, and we should definitely live with it and refer every time to the universe and where we come from. And don't forget that we will all go back to the universe at some point as dust, as star dust. I love today because everyone is getting to see the complete deep shit I've always seen in Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh, wow. Wow. This self-proclaimed scientist had made 0 discoveries, has no patents, no theories, no invention, has contributed nothing to science other than parroting the most stupid surface-level talking points on anything he can that is more impressive than he, which is a lot. Wow. Wow. That's a strong critique right there. It's embarrassing that Neil deGrasse Tyson made such a fool of himself on the Bill Maher show, and that Malcolm is a scientist. Delusional. Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't think he's a complete idiot, but he was very, very, very careful of what he was saying on the show to fear of being cancelled once again and didn't want to admit to anything, so that's why he sounded not so smart. Not so smart in this case. So I hope you enjoyed the video with me today, guys. Thank you for sticking with me and watching to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Click right here to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.